What's going on? You're tuned into the All Points Podcast. We are the freshest crew. I go by the name of A2.
I'm Tim in the corner.
Jonathan the Greek.
Midwest.
And it is dark as fuck outside. I'm tired of it. I'm going to complain all season about this weather change and light change and all that bullshit. But
So while I'm the time change.
That too. But while I'm complaining, what do y'all got to not complain about today?
I mean, I'd probably complain about all those things, honestly. So I'm right there with you.
Hey, I'm going to be the negative Nancy on this show.
I'm playing Spider-Man right now, so I'm happy about that. Finally,
nice.
Been avoiding spoilers like it's COVID.
It's hard to.
Man, it really is. Spoilers are so bad now with people just throwing it in the title, not even giving you a chance to just not watch the video.
Or people that are like, oh, yeah, I was playing Spider-Man, and, you got to get on the ceiling because,
Kyle. Yeah.
Kyle and his non-spoiler spoilers.
Right.
Always got to be the first to something. Can't never let nobody else enjoy it.
Nope.
I mean, but it's good because he's excited about it. He wants to talk about it. He's happy. So, you can give him that.
I'm just glad he's playing it. I didn't think he'd have the time to actually play it.
He probably won't because Farrell will probably be taking over and he'll be playing it and Kyle will be watching.
Get off the Wi-Fi, nigga. I'm playing GTA.
Pharaoh switch out because he said he had the PS5 in the living room. Pharaoh gonna pick that bitch up.
It's gonna be in his room.
This mom, daddy.
What I have to be, not complaining about or whatever?
Yeah.
We didn't have work today because Veterans Day. And me being a real nigga, they was like, go ahead, take the day off. And I was like, well, naturally. So I'm thankful for that, for people finally acknowledging my service to this world. You guys are welcome. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, that was like my take before the mics turned on.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I just got here.
Just had an off day, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Crazy. I work with pretty much almost nothing but veterans, and we were not closed for Veterans Day. I was like, what the fuck is this? It's like 90% veterans here.
Man, one of my friends, he said he's going to honor the veterans today, and he's going to be playing some Call of Duty 3.
Oh, wow.
3. I looked on Discord. This dude is like on that shit all day.
Wow. I mean, he committed to the bit, so
yeah,
exactly.
Respect it. Yeah, I do too. Mm-hmm. But I'm a little mad at that because they didn't even give us the option. It was just like, nah, y'all niggas is coming in.
Yeah.
When there ain't nobody in the plant. That shit was a ghost town. There's some tumbleweed going
Just
out.
blowing through it, man.
Ain't even have janitors on. That shows how low you guys are on the totem pole.
True.
The disrespect.
Janitor was like, damn, y'all got to come in. Tough breaks, nigga.
Right.
Nah. But it was cool. I would be working overtime like right now, but since no work, then cool. I'm just off, which means I got video games to play tonight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
What we playing?
a blast.
We gonna play Alien?
No, we're probably gonna end up playing absolutely nothing.
Nah.
Everybody in the group chat get all hype about.
I am. I'm gonna be on.
It's funny because like I'll see conversations like days or a week after it happened. I'm like y'all about to meet up, and then I'll see the niggas talking shit. It don't never happen. I ain't missing out on nothing.
Nah, the stuff that we be on like PS4 or whatever, just PlayStation chat. We'll do that shit, but just play our own separate games.
Yeah,
That's
just
cool.
Be in the chat doing your own thing. Yeah.
Talking about our feelings and all the girls that we like.
I mean, you don't like anybody right now?
Do I like anybody?
Yeah, you don't like anybody right now?
Yeah, I like somebody right now.
Who you like?
I like my baby. Damn, man.
Yeah?
I gotta, she's never going to hear this, so I can kind of big her up, but she's never going to hear it, so it doesn't matter. But,
Wait, which one?
Huh?
Which one?
Not my baby, my woman.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Nah, man, she's pretty cool, man. Like, it sounds like a Kyle take. She's pretty cool, man. Nah, man, she pretty much holds it down. Whenever I go to sleep before going to work, then, after I wake up when I go to sleep, then I'm getting ready to leave and I check my little lunch box pail thing or whatever, and it's already sitting on the table. I got my water sitting there.
And a little fruit snack.
Coffee sitting there.
Damn.
And she's already like, yeah, it's already ready to go. Already got your dinner ready.
Damn.
And I'm like, see, I can't cheat on you.
Oh, my Lord.
It could never happen. It could never happen.
He took a deep breath.
She know what
He
she's
goes
doing
onto his
now.
phone. He goes to Tinder. And he just delete it.
She's displaying wifey material so you can get the hint, and
No. Well, no, I mean,
Get to looking through them catalogs.
we both already know what it is.
I mean,
we're both pursuing it, but we gotta wait because school and whatnot and tax season. We trying to maximize the gains that we can get. 'Cause you get married and you ain't getting shit.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah.
Maybe I can give my $500.
Hey, you gotta take it up with her. Break her legs. Something.
So would you DJ at your own wedding?
Fuck no.
Like,
No.
would you be right there, just run to the turntables, freedom music?
I'd actually be very impressed if you were able to pull that off.
I'm not saying that I couldn't, but I wouldn't. Like, absolutely not.
But yeah, you couldn't. Would you let Kyle, because he been cutting you out of all these gigs and taking all the money, and then you just give him a gig for your
Speaking
wedding?
of that, he finally hit me up like 2 days ago. It was like, hey man, we got a gig at this place. Do you wanna get down on it? And I looked at it and I was just like, do I really want to? I mean, I guess I can pop out for the night. Like, sure, man, whatever. But depending on the weather, it might be a little cold. I'm like, nah, I ain't going.
Right.
Well, I know 2 people who can DJ at your wedding.
Who?
All right. Now, it'll have the audience very captive.
That can't happen.
It can happen.
No.
It's going to happen, all right? One of these days.
Well, that's funny. You say what?
No, I didn't say nothing.
No, but yeah, man. I look at the Tinders whenever I'm swiping through, and I am kind of like, yeah, no, like there's nothing that another woman could offer me, to make me cheat, pretty much.
What if she could suck your dick inside out?
Then she's a mutant, and I don't want none of that.
I mean,
What about a hummus hand job?
Oh, what? A
hummus hand job?
What the
I
hell
like
is
just
that?
eating hummus. I don't want to, it sounds messy.
well, then she can just put the hummus
she'll
on your
clean it
dick,
up.
suck it off, and then spit it in your mouth.
No, her nose will be in the way. But
Okay.
no.
She got that bop bop.
chickpea
She got that bow bow.
I don't want no part of that. That shit's scary. But yeah, man. Yeah.
That's good.
That's what's
man.
up.
Yeah. I'm real proud of her. She did good.
Yeah.
Good shit.
All right. So, I didn't know if anybody else was gonna come in with something like that.
I fucked my ankle up in my sleep
Oh.
somehow this week.
I'm glad you said the rest of that.
Yeah.
Man, that's like, I was like,
Yeah,
No, bro, I was
impressive.
it was dead ass sleep, and then I woke up and I went to the bathroom. I was like, "What the fuck? I can't put weight on my left leg." I was like, "What happened?"
you are like the second person that I heard that is like injured himself during their sleep.
Dude, it's weird.
I'm like, how?
I had to wrap my shit like all throughout this week. Like today, I'm finally walking around normally. I'm like, and I'm limping, and I'm like, I don't want nobody to ask me. It's like, what happened? I was asleep. I don't know. I think I got jumped.
You're like an active sleeper where you're like, you're doing stuff in your dream and you're actually doing the movements in real life in your
I
bed.
definitely will.
Yeah.
I don't know if it happens to y'all, but every now and then, like I'll wake up and there's like just a slight little cut somewhere.
You know, scratch
never
yourself
happened.
like
Like
Freddy
scratch-
Krueger done got to you.
Yeah, that shit has happened to me. I don't know what the fuck it is, but
Daredevil or something.
That happened to me one time. I had
Scratch on my
like,
back.
I mean, I
On my
could-
I had
Take
like
all the
scratch
major-
marks.
yeah.
Yeah, you got haunted.
I don't know what happened, man. It wasn't mine because I'm a nail biter, so I don't got nails.
Wait, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
did forget. And I don't want to keep coming back to her. Another part of her holding it down. So, like we was talking about with the medical thing and how she be scheduling my appointments and shit.
Yeah.
So I got a thing that's going on with me right now, and I am in slight pain. About 2 years ago or whatever, I was washing my sexy body, and I felt up on my back, and I was like, ow. Or not ow, but I was like, that's unusual. It was on my spine, like right in the middle of it. It's a little bump. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was a little squishy too. So I
Was
can't
it a
mess with
cyst or something?
something. So time progresses, whatever. I ignore it like everything else that's going wrong with my body.
Yeah, it sounds like a typical male.
Yeah, pretty much.
Man. So maybe about a week or two ago.
A week ago.
Stupid. Threw the hat in the air, nobody came. But I was on the chirp wheel trying to crack my back and everything, and I went over my lower back and I was like, owie, like something hurt. It's like something jumped up and bit me. And then I ignored it like everything else and pressed on. And then this week, I finally started to feel the pain. I'm like, So I started feeling around on my back, and this shit started getting big. I don't know what the fuck was up with it, but it started to get. It's actually something where I'm like, there's a slight bit of pain, and I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
So I finally told her, I'm like, all right, I need you to check out my back, take a look at it, see what's going on back there. Immediately, she's like, oh shit.
Damn, when you hear that, you were like, oh.
So she's looking at it and she's like, okay, well, we probably need to go to the doctor to check this stuff out. So she scheduled a little appointment. We go in there. First, no, it was for Naya. It was her appointment. She's like, well, you might as well come with us so we can have the doctor whenever she comes in there take a look at it.
Get two free, right?
You know what? Pretty much. So one of the doctors, she's like looking at it. She's kind of messing around with it. She's like, oh, it looks like you kind of agitated something. Go ahead, schedule an appointment. So we get up to the desk, and the lady that's scheduling all that shit, she's like, so what's going on here? Blah, blah, blah. And I pretty much tell her the same thing, like, oh, yeah, I just pretty much ignored it. And she's like, yeah. Typical men. Same response. And I was like, man, what do you want me to do? Like,
It's like, you want me to actually address this? The fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. What do I look like, a biggity bitch?
Yeah.
No. So today went in for a little checkup early because the shit was getting real. And they put me with some antibiotics, and they're like, it's an abscess or something like that.
Okay.
But it's like right at my lower back where you bend.
Yeah.
So every time I sit down on something or I'm driving and it's bumping or I'm trying to go to sleep laying on my back,
being
it's a pain in the ass. This shit hurts. You guys want to see it?
Sure.
So what you gotta like lay face down, ass up for some comfort?
Hey.
He was like that dude that was doing the deadlifts.
Fanning your feet in the air.
I want to sleep on my side. But
Easy access.
You say what?
The easy access.
On my side? Mm-hmm. It's the same. Whatever. But so she's pretty much talking about how you just gotta let the antibiotics do the thing, and then put like a warm cloth on it to try to like reduce the swelling and all that shit.
Yeah.
And come back on Tuesday and probably get it popped, or it'll pop itself
Drained or whatever.
Yeah. I told her, or Rhea sitting in there at the same time. The doctor steps out. She's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna pop it for you." And I was like, "Oh my god."
She do
Dr. Pimple
Not
Popper.
yet, not yet. I'm scared. But the doctor was kind of like, yeah, it'll go down and it'll probably just drain itself. And I was like, so she's like, it
running down your draw.
It could possibly do that at any moment in time. Like right now, I could be like leaking out of my back,
Just start oozing into your ass crack.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we know when we hear
He was like, ooh.
Rubbing my booty cheeks together. But no, I was joking around with like the little nurse lady that was coming in there to give me the shots and all that shit.
Yeah.
She's like, so, oh man, like what happened? Does it hurt or whatever? And I was like, honestly, I think it's my conjoined twin. He's coming back for revenge or whatever. And she's like, you got a good sense of humor. I'm like, it's a coping mechanism.
Right.
But yeah, it was a good time. Like I never had that much fun in the doctor's office before.
Yeah,
and I never went prior to like this year. Like I avoided the doctor like the plague. But now I'm starting to enjoy this shit. I be cracking jokes and shit.
You got a new audience, so
and they can't escape. They have to be there. I be looking at her and I'm like, yeah, this is what it's like.
And then she just
nope, she was just on her phone.
Oh yeah, she's like, just ignore him.
Nope. But yeah, that was my day.
Good for her.
That was today?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So I'll show you guys my brother. Or my twin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little bit later if you want to see it.
I don't want to see
It's
two of
pretty
y'all.
gnarly.
I can't. Nah, both two. Nah, fuck that shit.
Nah, you ain't backing
That's
out.
why-
The reason you already said yes.
Nah,
That's why I
mean,
feel
wanna see
like, I'll go ahead.
I want to see it because I want to know who I need to take out if it comes down to it. But
That's why I was like, you just got to be like in tune with your body. You know how it is when everything's right. So when you get like the subtle signs, you kind of got to like look out for them. And then when it intensifies, that's when you got to, I mean, because I pay medical,
Yeah.
I always go to the doctor when it's like something abnormal. As you can see, I went and got
Your knee
multiple MRIs and this, that, and they're like, oh, you got a tear here. You got this.
Them BBLs.
You got this. You said what?
BBLs.
That's cap.
Jonathan said it. I just copied
That's
him.
cap. But yeah, we ain't got video, so fans out there, y'all can't see that. Subscribers. But yeah, man, that's just what I do. Cause it's like you can catch stuff early, but you go like decades without ever.
And it's a wrap.
Yeah, and plus my job requires a physical for our insurance every year. So
See, that's what I need to do because like I haven't gone to the doctor in like years and whatnot. So I do have like one little thing that I probably need to check out. Other than that, it's been normal for the last like 5 years and shit. So.
See, that's the thing. But
no, I was like, it's probably more so like peace of mind. Like you can just be like, yeah, I'm macho and masculine. It'll go away, but then it's like
You wanna make sure.
you're wondering what it is. It's like bothering you until you get that definitive answer. Like, all right, it's an abscess, and you're like, all right, it drained away. I get some antibiotics now. I'm back to regular scheduled programming.
And it could be something as easy to take care of early as like eating Cheerios, right?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Not Honey Nut Cheerios, the
Regular
yellow
ass.
box.
Don't put no sugar on it.
None
Raisin
of it.
Bran, baby. Same thing.
Cornflakes.
But now the thing about that, like trying to get checkup and making sure or monitoring your health and trying to notice when something's different. It's like for my body, it's like the check engine light is on and I just put tape on the display.
So if you don't see it, it's not on.
Yeah, man.
It's like it's running good.
yeah, like that noise is fine. Just turn the music up. Like you're good.
See, I can respect that. I'm more like I go up to AutoZone or O'Reilly's and have them reset it, and so I know it's going off, but I wait every few months before I have to see it again.
In this analogy, who the fuck is AutoZone? I want to know.
Listen, what it's understood gotta be explained.
I don't understand.
No, a few years ago, I go to the doctor regularly for my eyes there, and just to get my eyesight checked out. And they were like, work is like, it was their first time seeing me since I had been like diagnosed as diabetic. Mm-hmm. And so they were like, we got to check and see if he has glaucoma because you got some pressure behind your eyes. And at first I'm stressing because I'm like, shit, is that going to be like 2 things I'm going to have I can't get rid of? But then I was also like, wait, can't you get weed if you got glaucoma? And I started thinking medical card, and I was like, that might not be so bad. I don't have glaucoma, but I'm like, but if I do.
Right. It's like a win-win in your case.
I'm like, what that do? It just my eyes hurt every now and again. I'm like, if I'm asleep, it don't matter. So I just gotta be cush clocked.
You can't smoke it in the house, so you have to leave. Or build a outside man cave there.
There you go.
Oh no, you got the HOA. They ain't gonna allow that shit.
Right.
Damn. I will go out to I gotta.
You didn't say the words.
Yeah.
You had to
Nah.
edit yourself out. You're scared. They listening.
I will be just fine. I got a screened-in balcony deck outside, so I'm like, I will just be out there. They'll never even know what I'm doing.
Just smell it though.
Shit, I don't care. I already done did it before.
See, that's why I fuck with the edibles, right? Because
they
nobody
easy.
gonna smell it. It don't stay in your hair. So if they drug test and shit, it's can't fuck with it.
You right?
It's the way to go.
For tonight.
You said that's what you're gonna do tonight?
Might.
I'm gonna do the same shit.
Why not?
they've been making a good point. Like the people that I know that are active users and indulging in these, whatever. It's like if you really just did like UAs and stuff, it's like, man, you'll lose the entire workforce.
Yeah, exactly.
Your company gotta like temporarily shut down because like
And you really want to like shut production down for some shit that like ain't even affecting the day to day. Like it's like I think it should just be the same as if you come to work drunk. You know what I mean? Like if you come on the shit and fuck up, that's on you.
Yeah, that's different. But if you're a functioning alcoholic or whatever, no big deal.
Exactly.
I tell you, my first time around with Spirit, when I was on second shift, lunch break come around, I definitely was in the parking lot eating my lunch and drinking.
Really?
Yes.
Damn, that nigga's balls.
Nah, man, I just fucking hated it at
Letting
that
your
time.
nuts hang.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
Nah, it was easy.
Everybody be all the important people be in my face.
But it was on second shift, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, nobody's on second. Like all the
It's even
management
worse
be.
on third. I get it.
Oh yeah.
So much.
I think the only
Freaks
time
come
that
out
I
at night.
ever drank while I was on the job was when I first started over there at Bombardier. It's like there was an Applebee's down the street, right? And they had them Long Islands, and I was like, I want to try this
There's
shit.
like $1 Long Island's 2 word thing.
I came stumbling in.
I think the most I've done on a job, not my current job,
Right.
former job, when I was on the ground on foot. It's just probably
Now you're a
Percocets.
respectable person
Yeah.
with a respectable job.
Yeah, you know.
See, when I worked at
walk around
T-Mobile,
high all
actually,
day,
in
putting up
our
shit.
handbook, you could have a drink at lunch, and so everybody took advantage of that. So if you went out somewhere, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna have me a couple beers because it's in the handbook. I can do that.
So they didn't specify what kind of drink. So it was like, okay.
They did
There,
not.
there was
specify.
nothing in the policy that said no alcohol and blah blah blah.
No,
blah.
it meant alcohol. Like you can have one at lunch
Hey,
as long.
you know what? T-Mobile hired.
No, they took that. They finally took that out because we had a actual alcoholic there. He was coming in like a big ass truck.
he was different.
He smashed into a few people's cars and shit. So
Oh
like,
hell no!
Damn, one person got to ruin the shit.
Yeah.
all it takes.
That's all,
is-
yeah, that's what I say.
Like,
It takes
could,
one.
You could just have like a little bit of moderation and everybody would be happy. But this one nigga,
Every
gotta
time.
fuck it up.
Yep. People, control your urges and your wallets. I saw this fake ass story that was on TikTok, which it's on TikTok, so you know it's fake. But it was this couple or these people or whatever. They were eating at I think it was Arby's. Or
Yeah.
not Arby's. Fuck.
Applebee's.
Applebee's. That's
Yeah.
what I meant. As you remember, you mentioned the Long Islands and shit.
Yeah.
But I guess they had like Dollarita or some shit like that.
Oh.
I don't know what the fuck
You
it is.
get $1,
These bum ass bitches, according to the story, came to the restaurant to get $2 Dollaritas. They brought $3.
Oh,
Paid. Try at the end of the thing. They ordered the wrong drinks that weren't even on the menu or whatever for what they were trying to drink. Like they ordered like some top shelf type shit.
Damn.
And was expecting.
Was it
to
like
be
a girls'
$1.
night?
It
Like-
was no. It's just a special that they do, I guess.
no, I'm saying like the
Was it 2 girls?
Yeah.
No, it was a girl and a guy.
A
But
couple.
they had $3 between them, and then the bill came, and they tried to like hand off the $3, and the server had to kind of explain to them like, nah, you guys ordered some real shit. Like
Yeah.
for these Dollarita cheap ass things, this gas station liquor, and like you getting the plastic bottle shit.
Yeah.
And they were like dumbfounded by this information.
I bet you they got belligerent.
I don't know. I
You're
don't think
giving
so.
me Wells.
But yeah, it was only one drink, so per person. So
Yeah, of course.
They didn't get that drunk.
Oh yeah, they regulate the shit out of them drinks. Like, can you imagine when they first started doing those? People was probably going in there getting buck wild
so
in
many fights.
Applebee's.
Yeah.
But it kind of made me wonder because, like, with that, I was like, okay, well, this story's most likely fake. Because how do you just bring $3 to a restaurant and you don't have any other way to pay for
And it has to be fake because there's no way you would go to Applebee's as a place on a date, you know?
Well, they might have already been together or just friends. Who knows?
Hey,
But what?
nah, I was gonna complain about something, but I'll wait until the story's over.
Well, the story's kind of over. I just had a follow-up thing that I was just kind of curious about. But go ahead.
Well, this is like completely unrelated. This is actually some shit that happened recently. Because
All
y'all
right,
know
well.
that I started working with like Domino's and doing deliveries and
Yeah.
shit, right?
Yeah.
Your side hustle.
Yeah, just get a little extra money, right? Tell me why yesterday they had this little emergency pizza deal where you could get a free, actual free pizza. You saw Quez,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that was real.
Yeah.
So tell me why some motherfucker ordered 30 goddamn pizzas
To
under
get 30
different
free?
in different names. So like. It was for one person. They had like, you know,
Had a
bunch
burner
of different
account.
people
Yeah.
show up. These niggas was waiting outside the fucking like drive-through menu, standing, knocking on that bitch. Like, you know, it's like a carry-out pizza. So you come into the store, get your shit, and leave. I'm like managing like the stuff that's going out, and I hear. And I look over, and they're just like standing out there in the
person?
driveway. Yeah,
In the driveway, like
in
the
the,
little
in the drive-through like window.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, because they're like, I have a name, and I was like, you got to have a car to come here. And then they just stayed there. They didn't move. I was like, go in the front.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can see that shit happening.
Betty?
Huh?
Betty?
Betty?
Yeah.
No,
No?
it's more Kumar. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Inside baseball.
Yeah, I'm lost in the sauce.
Betty White.
No. See, I don't like seeing people standing in the drive-through, especially at night, man. Like when I see somebody walk up to the drive-through, I assume somebody about to get shot. Honestly,
Yeah.
And it's just like, why are you doing this right
Yeah.
now?
See,
We
but-
went. When we was in Houston, we went through the drive-thru at Jack in the Box.
That's different.
We had to walk.
They had homeless people all just in front of the front door. I'm like, oh, you can't get past them. It's like the old medieval days. The road's blocked. You gotta give us all your stuff.
I'll be mad as hell if y'all don't get the hell out of my drive-thru.
Toll to get through here. The toll is fries, baby.
Yeah.
But nah, I mean, immediately with that behavior, I was just thinking Florida man. But
Yeah. Florida man saw the deal was happening here and then took his ass to Kansas.
foresaw a deal.
Florida man would have thrown something through the window.
But no, I mean, with the Arby's thing, or not Arby's, fuck, man.
Applebee's.
I must have Arby's. I want the meats, man.
You do.
I don't know what's up with me. Pause, but it kind of made me wonder, like, what's to stop people from not paying their bill?
Like at a restaurant?
Yeah.
Like
What
what?
are they gonna do? They can't legally make you go back into the back
You
and
can wash dishes like on the
that's
shows
like a
and
TV,
sitcoms back in the day.
Like, you about to
mean-
get back there and bust some suds because no, like you can't keep me here.
I mean, they got
That's
you
your
on camera
dumbass
and
fault for
shit.
not paying or charging me beforehand.
I mean, they probably got cameras. Or maybe
Yeah,
you can
they
get
got-
your license plate. Maybe you can
You-
get your face
You
in
ain't
the.
never gonna be able to go back to Applebee's, and we know that's just out the question.
But we got 50 million Applebee's here in the city. Like, surely they're not going to put a picture up in every single one of them.
Why not?
Like, they're not like the Mid K now. You know, they got pictures of everybody in there. That's
How many
a wall.
Applebee's are in our city? There's one on the west side.
Let's find out.
On the east side,
There's a ton of them.
Probably some in Derby.
well, we don't count Derby.
Yeah.
But nah, man, it made me wonder because they're standing there, they're sitting there with their dumbass faces trying to pay for these meals or these drinks with $3. And then I can imagine, like, if a family was next to them and saw that happen, they're like, well, we can't pay for it. We can't afford it. And they're like, all right, well, you learn your lesson. Just don't do it next time.
I think.
I'd have my family like, oh, no, it's lit. Like, we ain't paying for shit.
I think they would just have like one of
Bring
those.
out the lobster. Like, sir, this is Applebee's.
You'll probably have an American hero that would chase them out the door with their phone in their hand on video and record their license plate, make, and model of the car.
Stop, buddy.
Yep.
She'd be
This
about
country's going to hell because people like you.
she'd be about 5'4", wearing some capris with a bob, and be like, "Hey, you can't do that.
With some
You
Crocs
can't
on.
do that. I'm gonna put you all on the internet."
Go back in and pay for your meal. I'm paying for your meal when you do that. They're
Right.
just
Listen.
raising prices.
We're hardworking Americans, okay? We pay for our meals. You need to pay for your meal.
I'd be like, I'm not. Enjoy it. Nah, that shit's crazy. Like, how they gonna stop everybody? Like, they clearly can't stop people from stealing, like, from Walgreens and shit.
Yeah.
People just be walking through there, getting whatever they want, black trash bags.
Well, those people are stealing to survive. Okay.
Yeah.
No, they literally are, because what they'll do is they'll get those goods and they sell them back to the community at a lower price. So it's sort of a Robin Hood kind of
Coming through and
situation.
getting all the
Them
cough syrup.
people,
and everything.
the people that got the stores inside their houses.
Yeah,
They're like,
exactly.
here's toilet paper. Here's tissue.
If you that dude that's on the corner is like, all right, so I got these CDs, right?
You be in the barber shop and they come in and like, hey, I got these Dove body wash sets for around the holidays, man.
You know
$25, $25.
He's doing a service to the community.
That
So,
might be lucrative, though.
I mean,
You know, if they're not going to stop you, then I want to roll up with a few people, you know, head straight to the meat aisle. Pause again. Just start bagging up a bunch of turkeys and everything, and then just walk out. Like, if you ain't gonna stop me, then I'm gonna do some Robin Hood.
Resell them on the streets.
Yeah, not sell them. It's gonna be some Nino Brown type shit.
Oh, you just
start giving away turkeys.
yeah,
and
man.
everything.
See, I like this guy.
Yeah,
Cake is on your side. You're gonna get a little news, a 5 o'clock news special.
Yeah, we'll do
Jonathan
that. all right?
Wheeler's handing out turkeys.
You
Please
steal
for
the
homeless
turkeys.
people. You said what?
I say you steal the turkeys, and I'll find the people to give them out to. All right? I'll even do it
Jonathan's.
for you because you did all the hard work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you're gonna just trickle down, huh?
Yeah,
Trickle down
exactly.
thievery.
Exactly. Yeah.
I like it.
I'm pretty sure the
okay,
Nigga
though.
Mart over by me, they had the
what?
Nigga Mart.
Nigga
you know,
Mart.
You can buy a nigga.
the Walmart at
How much do
29.
they cost? else.
29th and Rock Walmart.
Hell
That's
no.
Nigga Mart,
Nah,
man.
whatever. Don't disrespect that Walmart.
I mean,
It's
it
Nigga
is,
Mart. You
though.
will see every nigga you know at that Walmart.
That's
It is,
more the
though.
Pawnee one.
Nah, that ain't the nigga
Nah,
Mart.
that's
No,
trailer
that's the-
park.
Yeah, that's
That's the
the
Billy Mart.
trash.
That's the people of Walmart. Walmart.
You just said that there might be some Kumars or whatever in
Over in
there.
there?
So
Nah.
the 29th and Walmart, yeah, they definitely coming from WSU Brown.
True.
And they always show up. Well, back when Walmart was 24/7, they would all come in. It'd be like 11 o'clock at night, 11:30. They'd smell really musky because they're wearing the musky cologne. And you see, there'd be like 7 of them deep. They got 3 carts of shit.
Yep.
But they all came in a Honda Civic, and
Hey.
somehow they get back
You
to
can
their
make it
dorm with
work.
all
You
that.
make it work. Look, they spent all day studying, and then they're like, "Oh shit, we got to do a grocery run. Let's be fuel efficient, so we all get into one car." It works.
Everybody's pitching in like $3 for gas to get a full tank.
See,
They be out there. I be watching them like, I don't know how they gonna figure it out, but I know they gonna make it home with all that shit too.
they're in the
Somehow.
America that we need to be living in.
You're
Yeah.
right.
You got like people holding the bags out the window.
Oh man, anybody catch that Republican debate?
Nope.
I did not.
I just didn't want to watch it. There was no
Why not?
point.
It's funny.
Didn't they win?
No, nobody won.
Yeah, nobody won.
Everybody lost. Even
Love wins.
for
Yeah.
watching.
It was
Won.
a
That's
terrible.
basically it.
terrible points and
Yeah,
takes
I
and
mean, they're all
responses.
fighting each other.
Look at all these
I'm like,
losers
keep it
on
up.
stage.
I thought it was hilarious. My favorite person is Vivek Ramaswamy.
Why? Because he's so smarmy.
Yes. But yeah, neither here nor there. I can't wait till okay. But going into that, it kind of made me, laugh because Wichita had a serious case of some fever going on, and people was coughing and everything. We needed some vitamin C, some chicken noodle soup. It was a colored fever going on around here. It was yellow. People was like,
I knew it. I knew where you were going immediately.
Man. Yellow fever was heavy in the city.
She won?
Yeah, she won.
See, that
I
dude.
mean, it's unfortunate that Whipple won, but
He said, what?
just have to have progress, man. We've never had an Asian woman take the mayoral spot and whatnot, so I think it's progress, man.
Yeah.
We just need to give her a chance.
Yeah.
Can't be biased.
Yeah. I mean, I just think she's going to drive us, very successfully. I mean, she can't. Never mind.
Yeah, I know
I mean, financially, right?
Go ahead and say
She's
it.
gonna budget the hell out of this city, right?
No, man. It's going to be great, man. It's going to be great. Nah, but I did kind of laugh about that because, we're driving down the street and I'm like, Rhea, are you proud? Like, you got some representation.
You say the TV show on Netflix.
What?
I was like, your sister won. She's like, who? I was like, Lily Wu. She's like, man, fuck that bitch. She was like, I knew her in high school. I don't like her. She's like,
She went to
really?
school with her?
yeah.
Ah, shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard more people say they don't like her than they do like her.
Yeah.
She's like, one way I can describe her, she's like whitewashed. Like, she's the whitewashed Asian people. She's
Yeah,
like
I mean,
typical.
that shit was obvious.
Yeah. I've never heard her speak,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she used to be, I think she was a reporter with,
Yeah,
yeah.
Don't watch the news.
Yeah,
much.
okay.
Oh,
I
so
got you.
she's like the live action anime movies.
I feel like, most of my Asian women are better served seen, not spoken, not talking.
Fuck stupid.
Oh, man, how can I get us canceled this time?
I mean, if it hasn't happened yet, then this shit ain't happening.
I ain't trying hard enough.
We can get away with whatever we want
Pump
to say.
this up a notch. All right, so Hamas now.
Oh,
And with that, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be back after these messages. And we're back. You had to wait for one of these people here to shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I had a nice little groove going.
You want to share that with all the
Yeah, I
audience?
was just talking about how, the conflict over there could just be, solved. All right, I'm done.
Yeah.
I was watching the anime yesterday and I saw some real cold shit happen in it. So like this mom was trying to like reprogram this kid and he was getting to know her kids and there was the oldest son and he was just like, his name is like AG, and he's like, your name means two. Why is it two if you're the oldest child? Shouldn't it be one? And the mama's like, nah, I named that little nigga two so he knows he's not number one, so he always strives for it. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you do that?
That's
Some reverse psychology.
Some Bud Crawford shit.
Right? Like, you just setting this boy up to just have all kinds of inferiority issues by doing that.
He's basically gonna be like South Park's depiction of Bono.
Yeah.
Fair.
Like he's always been a number two, or he is a number two, so he strives to be a number one in everything. Yeah. But
Have y'all watched the latest South Park special?
no, I need to.
Still ain't watched it yet, but I know Kyle already watched it. Gave his take.
Some people don't like it, but I'm like, honestly, it's like, if you don't like it, it's probably because you're one of the people that it's talking about when it comes down to it. It's crazy to think that South Park is really even still going at this point. Like,
I mean,
where are them and Family Guy getting content from at this point? It's like, you've done like everything there is to done
I'm
or to
gonna be-
do.
No, you had it right. Yeah. Right.
I'll be real. Like I've watched a little bit of like Family Guy clips and whatnot, and there's some funny shit on there, but it's just like everything else in between is just like straight boo boo.
Yes, because up until like last year, I was actually watching all the new episodes still coming out, and it's like, this ain't worth it because it's like 1 in like 7 episodes is funny.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
really
yeah.
care to continue with this anymore.
But something I saw recently, which was actually pretty interesting, is that Simpsons is actually getting pretty good.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of Simpsons stuff out there,
Yeah.
like the Treehouse of Horror. I think was really
the
good
one.
this year.
Because they did the Westworld one. They did they did like a parody of Westworld, the Babadook, and then they had that little anime one too.
Yeah, they did a Death Note version of it there.
So I mean, they've been doing some interesting stuff. It's not like trash like it used to be.
What number is this?
Fucking
If you
like
know, if-
26 or 7.
I got a feeling it's higher.
It's got to be like 40 something now, man. Like they have been going for so long.
Wait, no, it has to be longer than that.
Yeah, I ain't last because I mean I do want to watch that because that kind of sounds interesting. I want to know where they go with the Westworld thing.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
was-
one of my favorite shows for a while.
It was actually really good because well, I ain't gonna spoil nothing.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
One
be
of us
Kyle. Also, a season.
We've been kicking that nigga's back the whole episode.
It was season 34 actually. So damn, that's crazy. Like Simpsons has been around about my entire life. Like shit's wild.
And
Yeah.
still going with no plans to stopping.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part because I think for that they should stop. Like Family Guy wasn't great, and then it got canceled, and then it came back, and then everybody fucking loved it.
Yeah.
And then I don't
Same
know if it
with
got canceled
Futurama.
again.
I thought it did for a little bit, but I think it was more they changed the channel.
Yeah.
That's when it stopped
Yeah.
being on Fox and went to
different
Cartoon
networks.
Slim. Yep.
Like Comedy
Yeah.
Central, and then whatever the fuck else. Yeah, but I mean, I kind of like that. Where, well, maybe you should take a break longer than just this little season thing. You know, maybe people will miss it. You know,
I don't-
This
I
whole time, like right now, is pretty much driven on nostalgia. So once something's gone for more than a few years, then people can be like, "Oh, I missed this. It was so great. Bring it back." And then, yeah, get in there.
There's just some stuff that you just need to leave alone. Like I was saying the other day, like y'all probably haven't watched it, but BoJack Horseman.
Oh.
You watched it?
I'm big BoJack Horseman stan, man. I love the whole series. It's so
I'm
good.
glad it ended where it did, and they have no plans on bringing anything back.
So much time of my life spent watching that show for years there, and just seeing. I like the fact that it's like, you know, you realize BoJack right off the bat is a piece of shit.
Yeah, right.
And towards the end, you know, they keep making you think, you know, maybe he will not be a piece of shit, but it's very real in that way. It's like you can try as hard as you can, but sometimes you are just a piece of shit.
Sometimes you're just trash
That's
at
just
your
not
core.
going to change.
And then once you accept that you're trash, then you can just go on to the landfill.
No, I don't like that.
You can
I
be
just-
trash where you're supposed to be.
I like my TV characters and whatnot to actually have growth and change and evolve
does.
and become
He
different
does.
people.
He does
He
grow.
realizes he's shit.
Oh, okay.
He realizes where
He
his
only
ins-
realizes he's shit. He doesn't change it.
He
I mean,
tries to change it.
Well, no, he does. He does.
A little bit, but
Yeah.
he still continues to find ways to fuck up. It's like, but he fucks up a little less.
Yeah.
So I guess it's a win in a way, but it is also just
It's low effort, changing.
Nah, it gets easier. Okay?
part of it too is the realizing that just because you change in the show, they're one of the things that just because you change does not mean the rest of the world is going to be like, that's cool. Like you can become better, but we'll still be like, hey, fuck you because you pissed us off.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't like it. It's not a happy ending.
It's like trying to become uncancelable.
Nah. Speaking of people changing and whatnot, my guy Loki.
Oh, dude.
Still haven't even
Yeah,
started.
I ain't checked it yet either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I pretty much figured you guys didn't see it or anything.
I did.
So I was just gonna rim around it real quick.
Man, he talking about me and rimming around. What's wrong with you today, man?
Talking about
What's
you
in those
as a whole
antibiotics?
head motion, too.
What's in those antibiotics, man?
Some good stuff, baby.
This ain't nothing new. Like, this is like expected Jonathan behavior.
You guys are wild, man. Nah, man, it was good. I almost cried, and yeah.
Wait, is it it's released the entire season?
Actually, I don't know.
This
okay.
is the season finale. This season
it
2's
should
done.
be.
Okay.
But it was, like I said, a lot of people have said it, and I mean, it's hard to deny it. It's like the best Marvel Disney Plus show that's been out. Like, I think they really like took their time on this one, and I think they kind of had to if it's going to be leading into more Marvel projects and setting stuff up. So they did a good job. You guys should watch it. But I'm glad it's over, so now you guys can just watch it all the way through.
Right.
You know, whenever you have a few weeks off, because I know niggas like you know, stay active, so you ain't about to sit down, eat popcorn, and binge watch something.
I mean, I finished a lot of seasons.
Yeah, during COVID.
Nah,
You're like, okay,
this year I finished a lot of stuff
You
from
don't like
start to
watching
finish.
what everybody else watching. So you don't like watching what everybody else watching.
That's
I don't think
a
that's
lie.
you. Yeah, you watch
That's cap, man.
'Cause you-
I'll pick up the phone.
Say that though.
What?
That you don't like watching what everybody else be watching. Like I watch it. When
Maybe
I
you
feel
took that
like
out of context. Maybe it was a different conversation.
Yeah,
All right,
You be
Jada.
directly quoting
He said-
Game of Thrones and, you know,
Yeah,
House of
I
Dragon stuff.
watch a lot of things. It's just I ain't had time.
It's fair.
He just
I
don't
mean-
tell people that he be watching some nerdy stuff because he don't want to get judged.
No, I don't really care. I mean, I stand
You
on
can't sit here
I stand on
and
my
quote,
stuff.
You know, Tyrion Lannister,
He's like, listen, here,
season 3.
I have a journal where I write down my notes from every episode of Bob's Burgers that I watch.
They already know I watch it because I was like watching it before they was watching the first season. Like when the episodes was dropping, I was like, you know, it's just, you know, I got all these apps and I ain't
You ain't using none
And
of them.
we all got them.
That's how you need to do. Like we
ain't using them.
do, like we do with everybody. Has like their own streaming service, and then just put it in a little.
And I'm kind of like, if I'm on something, I kind of want to finish that before I start something else.
I'm fucking watching like 8 shows at once right now.
Yeah.
I do for anime. It's hard to even do that with TV shows now because they want to split everything into a fucking core. They're like, we're gonna give you the first half of the season. Wait 2 more months.
Yeah,
and then we'll
part
give
2
you the
coming
half.
soon.
Yeah.
It's like stop doing that shit. Just wait.
I mean, I kind of understand it though, because like you look at Invincible came out in like 2021, right, or something like that, right?
Pretty
like
much.
that.
It was a big gap between when it came out to when like this season,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
it just seems like this long ass stretch of time where after Omni Man did his shit, then you're just like, what the fuck happens? I can go read the comics, but I don't want to read the comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I let Rob explain it all for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, that's kind of how it is with Bleach. Like, I know that shit's, you know, out there. So, I mean, I could read that shit, but yeah, same. Just
Yeah.
don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm hoping watching Bleach makes me understand the ending a lot better because I did read the ending.
Spoiler alert, no, I'm playing.
No, I didn't know what the fuck happened. Like it was just they were fighting and then suddenly they weren't. I'm like, I don't even understand how this got resolved. What
Look, they
happened?
just, you know, Jimmy came along and he's like, hey, you know,
It's like some just
just
bullshit.
a random person. like, hey.
come on. And that was it. Problem solved.
Lady was like, I see them barbecuing in the park. I'm gonna call the cops on them, and that was in Bleach.
With them glasses on.
I am kind of liking Gen V.
Is that good?
The whole boys thing.
It
Yeah,
had
it's,
the finale too, didn't it?
I don't know. I just started.
Yeah, I think it just had its finale. And I'm
That's
like,
so
come
stupid.
on,
These shows are
man.
going way too quick.
You
I don't
see,
like it.
Here's my problem, like, because nowadays a season is like 6 episodes, right?
Yeah.
You look at something like Star Trek: Next Generation.
Yeah.
It's like 26
Yeah.
fucking episodes in one season.
Yeah, and it's 2-hour-long episodes.
Yeah, exactly.
And they require you with reading material.
I mean, the longest they tend to go with seasons nowadays is about 12 episodes
Yeah.
of anything. And it's just like, but the one advantage we have from back in the day is that now one episode is 50 minutes to like an hour or something.
Yeah.
Hell, if you're watching Game of Thrones, it might be an hour and a half. But it's like
Whole bunch of
shit,
titties.
man. Whole bunch of titties, whole bunch of dicks.
Yep.
Yeah, it's basically like breaking it down into chapters, which is perfectly fine. But like, it's still just like you don't get enough of it. I don't think, at least. But I mean, if it is one of those like 50-minute shows, I heard that. But if it is one of them shows that's like 50 minutes long, okay, that's fine. But it just don't seem like it's enough when you watch the entire episode and then it's
Yeah.
just like
Especially
basically
when it's
cover
really
two episodes
good.
at once. Yeah.
And it's got you like hooked, and you're sitting there
Yeah.
like, oh man, and that 50 minutes is gone just like that, and that's
Yep.
how you end up binging shit for 12 hours because you just didn't realize that. Oh shit,
That was me with House of Cards. Like I watched that shit just the entire season, like
Kevin
in 2 days.
Spacey?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, kind of like with Game of Thrones, with having a whole bunch of titties and ass and everything. Yeah, it is a huge form of entertainment to sit in front of a screen and enjoy that type of stuff, you know, when it randomly pops up. But those days are over now.
Oh, you don't get
Finally
pop-ups
happened,
anymore?
man.
What?
Omegle is dead.
Wait, is it?
It's dead.
Really?
It's dead.
oh my god,
What is that?
You know, you remember way back in the day, it was a different form of it, but you know,
Chat roulette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in like 2009, we used to.
Yeah, I only knew about that because when I would go over to the fortress.
Yep.
Yeah.
We just have it on the big screen, keep changing it, whatever.
Y'all just kept spacing through it.
Yeah. I mean, just try to talk to different people. But I guess there was just too many dicks.
So on the one you're talking about, the omelet, no, I'm just playing. Omegalid, what do you call it?
Omegle.
You said Omegle. They shut down?
Shut down, man. It happened.
Video site Omegle shuts down after 14 years. And
What was that like,
this
that
is
back page that
lawsuit.
got shut down?
Yeah.
You can see some crazy stuff on those things there. There was one day I was playing the Battlefield 1 beta, and I was really high. And so I just started going on that while I was playing because I was like, I can't fully focus on the game, and it was a sandstorm. There's just a nigga in a gorilla mask just waving at me over and over. I was like, what the fuck? Bro, just threw me off.
I need to tell Josh because we used to go on there, right? And you know, I found out a way to like use FL Studio to do like voice changes and whatnot. So we put a vocoder on there, and we had this song going. It was just like, do, do, do. We were like, we got you jacking off, we got you jacking off. So if there was somebody there, they start clicking that
Heck
shit.
no.
Man. You still have that?
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't record that. Yeah, we didn't
you guys
record
are
it.
dumb for not recording it.
No, that shit.
Could have been a hit.
Remix that.
I mean, it was, hey,
Got you flipping the bean. Hey.
it don't matter. I don't need anything recorded from Josh other than MCD do me right. Yeah, you remember.
Yeah. Nah, man. But it's the end of an era. Then again, I guess it really doesn't matter because, you know.
Yeah, when was the last time you was on there? Last week.
Nah.
All right, before they went down.
I don't remember the last time I've been on any of those. But, I mean, we do have some notable times of being on there. You
Yeah.
know, where we made these two dudes touch dicks together.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Wait, you? What do you mean we? Who?
It was all of us together. It was all a group thing.
We never did that.
Yeah, we did.
No, we did.
Yeah, we did. You were there. You were there. You just
Hey,
don't remember.
can you pick that phone up real quick?
I'm going to pass it to you.
Nah, man, I could tell anybody else that was around that time the same story, and they would probably remember that shit. It was two dudes. They looked.
I know I wasn't there.
Man, see?
Whatever, man.
I was way on the west side.
And then, like, we made him sit on the other guy's lap. We made him kiss, and then we're like, touch your dicks together. And then he pulled the shit out, and he was like,
I'm pretty sure Kyle yelled that, huh?
Yeah,
It sounds like a
Probably.
Kyle thing.
Probably. No, it was a group of us. We even had the girls over.
I wasn't there.
I feel like Kyle wouldn't say dicks though. He'd be like, "Hey, touch your wiener."
Yeah. He's always kind of like PG something.
I don't know why, but there was that time. And then I remember me with homegirl, and we were on one, and we were just smashing on the cam. And
Yeah.
then some dude popped up, and he's like, "Oh, come on, guys!" And I was like, "Shut up. This is what the people want." Next, no show for you. But yeah, those are a few of my moments that I just burned into my memory. That actually no, there was another one. It was we were over Kyle's. It was me, you, Kyle, Donnell, Marquez.
They didn't even invite me. So
That's not. And like for some reason, like we paired up with like a few white girls, and y'all was like, and Kyle was just like, "Hey, show them your phones." And then everybody started showing their phones, like, "Oh, I got an iPhone." Or whatever the fuck. And I was sitting there like, "What the fuck are y'all doing? Like, you're supposed to ask for the number, not show your phone." But
Sounds like something Kyle would say. Just ruined it.
Like it was a flex. Like,
Yeah.
look at this new key.
You know, he was flexing around that time. He was like, I got a PS 360, a PSP, and a Nintendo Wii. He was be name dropping
Kyle's trying to get robbed.
items that he
57 Come over here and rob me.
Oh my god.
I go to work at 2:35.
Social security number starts with 512.
The key is under the bush. It's like,
Oh man.
Yep. Classic, man. Classic.
I think
Good
the
times.
only time I can remember some shit was like it was like Tina. You know, me and Tina was hanging out, and we were on there or whatnot. And I kept telling her to say shit to like the person, just like obviously on the other side, like a lead in, just telling her shit. And eventually, like chick on there, she flashed us and whatnot. So I was like, all right, now Tina, flash yours. And it was all
You were trying to get her to follow.
He was working together with the girl on the other side.
we were conspiring.
Now there is a dude that's on TikTok. I don't know if it's on Omegle, but he does these like tricks or whatever.
Yeah, I
the
know
black
you're
dude.
talking- yeah.
like he's like, hey, I want to show you a magic trick, and he like asked them, to pick a card or whatever, and then he's like, oh no, and then it'll look like it's going to the next video, and then they'll be matched up with somebody else, and he'll come out of the
Walk
back
in
room,
from- yeah.
and he's like, is this your card? And they're like, oh my god, how did you do that? It's kind of cool, but they just kind of killed that dude's, his whole stream of
His
money.
momentum.
Yeah,
He got his shit already. So like they'll go to some other like site. There's gonna be another website that pops up just like it.
think so.
Like
Oh yeah,
Bazoo
100%.
Say what?
Huh?
What?
What?
What'd you say?
Bazoo cam.
Bazooka. Don't even need to ask about that shit.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that is.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah.
There's like a ton of them out there. You just gotta search for them to know the names.
Bazooka. I gotta look this shit up.
Go for it.
Stupid.
No,
But-
closest I did to anything like that is I was at my friend Eddie's house, and we were all just. I think we did some dabs that night, so we were just really
Look at my
fucked off. No, but his roommates had some people off in their room, and I don't know what made us do this, but we just turned on some like a long ass compilation of porn on the TV. And then just played
the
techno
background?
music, and it was literally just a porno dance party. And then they walked out. We're like, "What the fuck are they doing?" It's like, I don't know, bro. Just
I'm mad.
Let's go with it.
I'm
Just
mad.
go with it.
I'm mad because the first thing I did, because I went to Bazoo Cam, right? The first thing was just a dude just like jacking that shit.
that's what
They
you go
get
get
shut
them chat
down.
rooms for the most part.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just go to Pornhub.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
That's all you gotta do. Hey, damn, they left.
You trying to get a match
Let's
right
see
now?
if we can get a guest on the show.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
They gonna
Hey,
start
hey,
saying,
baby.
Just start doing rotating guests from the cams.
you're never gonna get anybody. You're black.
Nah, it's gonna happen. And besides, you guys are on camera, not me. So
What?
yeah, y'all are on camera. Look at this guy with this little pecker.
Stupid.
Damn.
Nah. So
Tried to make one of them kill themselves.
That shit, his pinky is bigger than his dick.
damn.
What the fuck?
Don't. He likes that. Is he still there?
Hell yeah, he's right there.
Yeah. You keep saying demean me more.
Oh, he left.
Damn.
He was laughing with it. Like, what the fuck?
Why you out there just advertising it all?
Speaking of remnants from the 2009 era, when I was going to work this last week, then I was real sleepy. I was down, and I started thinking about this song that could bring me back up, and I was like, I haven't heard that since forever.
And ever.
I was blasting on the way here,
Yeah.
and it was just like. It was the Bed Intruder song, and I was just
Yeah.
like, "How did this happen?" Like, you can't even say rape anymore, but you could say it on the song, and it cracked me up, man. I was on the way to work, and I was just, he's driving in your window, snatching your people up, trying to rape some.
Antoine
Hide your
Dotson.
kids, hide your wife. Yeah, man.
I want to know what Anton Dodson
Yeah,
is
boy.
up to in life right now. Like,
At one point, he was a popular Halloween costume.
Yeah.
All he needs is a red bandana. Would he have
right.
like a black tank top on?
Nah, it's funny
That
seeing
Cat
like,
Williams perm.
It's funny. It's like seeing those viral videos. Like y'all remember the dude who was just like, "I'm not gay no more."
Yeah.
Yeah. He's still popping up now because it's
Yeah.
like
Apparently he's married, so
To who?
I guess he wasn't gay no more. So.
the white.
Yeah, but he's still just kind of like he got the flame.
He's like,
Yeah, I've been
told.
seeing people
I
like
had to double check. I'm like, hold on, is this nigga trans now?
Could be.
I don't know.
Who's that?
That's
Antoine
Antoine Dodson.
Wait, no.
That's how he look now.
So, like, when I was sitting in the basement, I started playing it again, and Ethan's sitting next to me, and he's all like I showed him the video, and word for word, I'm going bar for bar with them, and I was just cracking up because he was looking so confused, like, wait, like, what is this video? Like, where did this even come from? Like, why do you know this? I'm like, this is from my era, young boy. But it cracked me up because it's like, you guys don't have any funny shit like this.
Yeah, I mean,
Shit on the young, they got nothing.
see, I would love to find it. Oh, wait, I think I did.
What?
You gonna remember this one?
Oh yeah. The whole Jesse Slaughter thing.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Backtraced it.
I don't know what
Okay,
that is.
I'll explain that one later.
Yeah, long story with that one. But I don't know. I can't think of any other songs from meme songs or whatever from back then, outside of like that one and this one that just really stuck around or could get some replay value.
Well,
like I want to play it somewhere and see how it goes.
Well, see, that's the thing is like there was like one
Black.
spot where a bunch of songs that would make sense just to like probably us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Nah, they wouldn't get Coburn. What was it? What was that one called? I can't remember the name now.
Coburn.
Yeah, it was the NEDM song.
Oh, the yeah. But that's different.
Well, that's what I mean though. Is like I think a lot of it was kind of like sectioned off. Like you don't really know unless you were in that community.
Yeah. But that's different. Yeah, being in that community. But like this Antoine Dodson shit, like everybody knew that. Like this nigga was performing at the BET Awards. Mike Epps roasted him. He's like, I hope you didn't buy your mama a house. She about to be homeless next year. And like it's crazy because the white dudes, I forgot their names. They were touring the song too. Like they would be their actual musicians and shit. And they would just be at a show and they're like, all right, we're gonna do the bed intruder thing. And and I'm like, and people are really singing along like, oh, he's snatching your people up, he's trying to rape them and everything. And I was like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking man.
That was a whole. I mean, they still do it, but not like they did back then. There was a whole era of internet right then when people would do interviews or just anything where they would talk publicly. It's like, how can we remix this into a song?
Yeah, like that one who was it was like the fire in their building.
That Sweet Brown.
Yeah.
I think I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for that. But good times.
Oh yeah.
Look at this old ass man like talking about, man, well, our memes back in the day had music.
That's different. But the reason I bring it up is because you could put that shit on TikTok and it'll go.
Yeah, probably.
That's really the only reason I bring it up because these kids would, well, maybe they'd be like, he's climbing in your room, he's trying to sexually assault you.
Man, they can't even say nothing about it though, because they make songs just like that too. Like there's a song I kept seeing around Halloween.
The Sexy Red?
No, that's Section 8 Red, sir. But the song is called Big Dick Randy. Have you heard? Hold on.
What?
That's on TikTok?
If I play it, you will absolutely know what it is. You probably heard it.
Did you check out Ween Wow?
Ween Wow? What?
I'll play it after.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's like this song is literally about a nigga with a big black dick raping you.
Yeah. Just fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
Right.
But you said Wingwell or what? Well, okay. Well,
Nah, you know what? It's already in my head.
okay.
See, I was making fun of the people that.
That song you was playing.
I was making fun of the people that work at Domino's because everybody's like 20 something, right? And I was saying like, this is y'all music.
Did you play that like last week?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I did hear that.
Okay.
I was thoroughly confused. I was like, all right, you got it.
Yeah.
On music, do you guys listen to Rick Ross?
No.
Not a long time.
Okay. Well, just on the way over here, I was listening to any like Rick Ross feature. I'm like, any Rick Ross song where he has a feature, I think he gets washed. Like I was listening to Maybach Music with Jay-Z, just a lot of shit. And I'm like, why do you keep doing this to yourself? Like it don't make no sense.
He don't try to switch up like his delivery and flow, he uses the same delivery and flow for every verse. I'm like, why don't you change up your cadence and rhyme patterns? Like,
I don't think it'll help.
I don't think he's capable of.
You know, I mean, he don't need to though. I mean, like, it's
I'm
like
not saying that he's a bad rapper, but I also think like I don't know if he's writing it. That's why I really got to start questioning a lot of people. Like I don't believe in Rick Ross as a rapper. Like I don't know.
I never did.
I feel like somebody's writing his shit.
It was, but yeah, it was after that. When they found out he was like a PO or something like
Yeah,
that.
nigga was a security guard or something in prison. It's like you wasn't out here trapping or doing
Yeah.
all this shit. You was working a 9 to 5 like the rest of us.
And ain't nothing wrong with that, but it's just kind of like if you got to fabricate that into your life or whatever. I mean,
He's like, he don't really have punchlines and metaphors. He's more just like painting a picture and
He's a
storytelling.
luxury
That
rapper.
Yeah, he is. He rap about marble flows, paintings, and
flows.
He is the
designer
Cadillac-
this, designer that.
the Cadillac of rappers, pretty much. There,
Yeah.
it's all about luxury over here.
Yeah, it's just high life living.
like 20 miles a gallon.
I got a Wingstop in my house.
Afford it. Yo, oh my god. When the whole Ocean Gate sub thing happened,
Yeah.
and they were talking about like, oh, we'll give you whatever bonus.
He's talking about his video that he did.
Which one? No,
Are you
not
talk-
his, but
or
somebody
Rick
edited
Ross?
something where it's like it was him on the speeding video where he like runs out of the car and he
He
jumps
jumps over the
into
bridge.
I was like, I gotta show you guys. This shit.
Yeah, I gotta see this.
I gotta show you. It's fucking nuts. Man, that was a terrible, terrible time.
But he do got an album with Meek Mill coming out, a collab album. I'm
Yeah.
just
Really?
like, well, I'm tired of the collab albums, bro. Like,
Which
nobody
one?
asked
What you
for
talking
it.
about? We're still doing ours.
We built our musical career after collabing,
collab, yeah.
just because we were a unit, you know. But like,
He ain't never gonna write nothing anyway. That shit coming out the same time Detox coming out.
Not for me. I told you guys to write.
And you gonna do ad libs on the song or something?
No, look, for the people for the millionth time that we've been through this conversation, I have no love for rapping anymore because a lot of it is just doo-doo. Now, with my brethren here, I'll hop on a song or whatever, if you guys create it, because I don't really have it in me to sit down and like come up with a hook and a concept for this song.
So it's like it
because-
was before.
You say what?
It's like it was before.
I did that. What are you talking about?
No love for rapping.
Not really. I mean, when you got booty hole pink and whatever the fuck, and
I mean, I don't
Big
really
Dick
love it
Randy,
either.
I don't know.
But I don't really love it either. So it's just like, okay, if you don't like what's out there, then it's just you get to go in your own world and
Yeah,
create what
exactly.
you like, and that's why I have a phone full of hundreds of songs that I've made. But
What's the end goal though?
it's like a hobby. It's something that I enjoy.
I enjoy.
I like hearing myself.
Yeah.
right
That's
now-
such a
No, like
narcissist.
no, like over production and like it's like if you got something in your mind, it's being a creative. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
you got
exactly.
something in your mind, and then you just piece it up together, and it's like, all right, this is my baby, this is my masterpiece.
yeah.
It's like you marvel at that, but I tell myself in the next 5 years, I probably won't be listening to hip hop
I put
Yeah,
it
maybe.
okay.
Yeah.
because
But-
it's
but-
that trash.
I look at it like this: what is the end goal of making a song? Because you want to hear yourself, or do you want to perform?
That's me.
If you want to perform, where do you want to go after that? Do you want to perform on a wider stage? Is this to make money?
Or you
Because
can
you
just-
could get out there and just start performing, filming yourself, and just be putting it out. You could.
You can just be content with performing. I mean, like if the whole ascended reality thing just doesn't go anywhere other than just like the open mic shit, I'm cool with that.
I mean,
Just,
for-
I enjoy like just being in front of a crowd. Like just if I'm just be real, I'm way more comfortable than I should be in front of like all them fucking people. You know what I mean?
For me, it's more like an expression. It's like people get tattoos and they like, oh, I can remember where I was at and what I was going through this.
Yeah.
Like I recorded a lot of songs during the pandemic up till now, and then I was like, literally last night I was listening to all my songs. It was like over 2 hours and I still couldn't finish. But like each song, I could remember where I was at, how I was feeling, what was going on. So it's just
journey.
like, yeah, it's like a journal. It's like a.
That's funny because like I was listening to like the old beats that I used to make and whatnot, and I'm going through that, and it's pretty much the same thing. I'm like, oh, I remember I was like, pissed off at like Sean because of this when I was
Yeah.
making this. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's a it's just like a marker, I guess, like where you were.
That's cool and that's cute. You know, I want the fucking money and the fame. I want the bitches.
Hey,
nah, but I look at it like it has to lead something somewhere for me.
Like in your case, you got to get something out of it.
It's not like I'm looking to do this for money. Like I do enjoy it. I do enjoy getting down with you guys. You know,
It's just
some
a
hippity
progression.
hoppity.
It just has to progress.
It has to progress. That's my thing.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a lot of this, even this right now, I'm like, if it's not moving anywhere, what's the point?
So it's kind of like I seen T.I. He got like an interview recently. He been all over the place, and it was like, yeah, what happened to your Expeditiously podcast? He was like,
Didn't make no
he
money.
was like, I wasn't generating no money, but so I couldn't do it. But he's like, I had a lot of great interviews. He started name dropping the big ones, and then he was like, but now I'm hearing all these other podcasts. They generate like 30 or 40 mil. But where was that at when I was doing mine? But
Yeah.
I
It's just a different, you know.
Well, part of it is probably because he spelled it. He named it the Expeditiously Podcast. Half the people that would have listened to him probably can't spell it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I mean, long story, less long, I guess.
But I was gonna say it got to be a passion because like. You know what they say, like if you love doing something, you would be doing it whether you get paid for it or not.
Right.
So that's kind of like me. Like I still play basketball. Am I going to be on the NBA team? Am I going to play overseas? No, I still go play basketball because I like
Like,
playing
how they're gonna
basketball.
hit
It's
you up.
exercise, but
Yeah, and that's kind of like what I see this as too.
Dude.
It's just like it's an exercise in like improv, but also just speaking publicly, I guess, and you know, kind of performing. Like this is like the miniature, like weekly thing, but then doing the like with Mike shit, and like that's for me. Like I just want to perform.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, just different points of it. But
Yeah.
like I said, that's just for me. Which means, like I said, and if you make a song, you have a spot open for me, then present it. That's all I've ever said, and nobody's ever sent me nothing.
All right, I'm
Tell
gonna
him,
sing you
Drizzy.
something.
I do it all the time.
When we were leaving last time, I was like, you were like, I
No.
got like 90 million songs in my phone.
I
Like,
do,
yeah.
but I actually went.
Send it to
No,
me.
because
no call, no text. He
no,
hates me.
no. Check this out. When I do stuff for me, I know the type of production I want. But when I'm trying to incorporate other people, I try to find our style. So I literally went through looking for beats. I could not find something that fits that sound. Like I even went back to Superstar O and started looking at all his old shit back from the Fortress, seeing if I can pull a beat from there. But Kyle knows. I sent Kyle like 3 songs at
you
open
sent Kyle
spots.
songs.
No, this is like maybe last year. Like
Dialing.
Whatever. I
Like-
did fucking.
he wants a song. I sent it to him with an open spot, and he still ain't finished his verse for like.
I did one
couple
night,
of
and I hate that song.
Hey, really?
Yes.
You hate your voice,
hate
the song, your verse, or the whole concept of the song.
Maybe it's my verse. Maybe it's
Yeah.
just because
I
I
wanna
didn't
tell
want
you,
to be
but-
on the song in the first place, and it was just like, all right,
I hate it too.
Shut up.
I don't even remember the song. I have to listen to it.
Yeah.
I've
But-
heard this conversation for like the last 8 months multiple times towards the end of the show. I just be sitting here and I'm like, one of them gonna move it forward one day.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm doing it. Okay, I'm finding a beat tonight. After
mean,
I finish editing.
I got
We're gonna do
instrument-
something.
Okay.
I do have a beat. And I'm gonna send it to you.
Please do.
The newest song I recorded was like two or 3 weeks ago, and then I actively listen to instrumentals all day and try to come up with concepts, and then I'll just record them.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we
I
gonna
know.
see.
I know you'll like the beat. Yeah, maybe it's been some time, but I know you'll like the beat because you picked it. Yeah. So
Shit.
yeah. So
He's got me now.
we'll be to be continued.
And then
on
it's
that,
trying to
man.
find like a beat long enough. It's trying to find a beat long enough to fit all of us on it because now all the producers like to make 2-minute
songs,
beats. So it's
Yeah.
like you got to find the right space. And I don't want nothing that sound outdated. I want something that's like what would be our sound in this era.
Yeah.
But
I mean, but even then, it's like I can edit the shit up anyway. So
yeah.
Find a way to make joints popping into a beat. That'd be good for this era.
Damn. No. To end the show, I do have an idea. Okay.
All right.
All right. So we've been scouring the internets,
Yeah.
searching within ourselves, trying to find that BBC. But I
Yeah.
think I might got something.
What you got?
I don't think we did it before, but I want to do the biggest babe crush. Now, when I say babe, you know, when somebody calls somebody a babe, what are you thinking of?
Voluptuous.
It's like an era or whatever.
You said an era?
like an era where
Damn
Babe
near
was
like
heavy.
a femme fatale, pretty much. Like,
Oh yeah, like 80s beach movies and shit. Yeah,
Maybe 90s, but sure.
Yeah.
This
like,
is
damn near
like
has a cult following.
it's like yeah, they like come out on the conveyor and they just stroll like an angel, and then everybody stops, jaw drops.
You see the biggest babes that are around here, the 80s and 90s. Now, on the internet, I have to shit on a bunch of people because they're always trying to hype up Topanga, and I'm like,
I mean,
no.
she had the lips, but
Ugh, yucky. I say
Yucky.
a bunch of girls. They had a list here, and I was like, all right, we need to adopt that shit. But
Well then,
huh?
I would say if you're gonna say it, all right, I'd hold it until we actually do the.
No. I'm just giving an example because
Okay.
it's like you can only choose 3. They had Topanga, they had Ashley Banks, Kelly from the Power Rangers, et cetera, et
Kelly?
cetera, et cetera. Yeah, some people like her.
Okay, whatever.
Ashley Banks was not on my list on Fresh Prince.
Smoking. But so yeah, just a whole list of like 90s
Let me see
babes. We can do the biggest babe crush. Like, who was your biggest babe crush back then?
Jessica
Don't answer
Rabbit.
What did you say?
Jessica
Rabbit.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
turn boys into men. That's all I can say there.
sure I got some.
Yeah.
But they got to be like sitcom or TV series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
My brother and me. No, I was playing.
So yeah, we'll try it out.
That
Whatever.
sounds good to me.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
PC flapped out on the table.
All right.
Anyways, this has been the All Points Podcast. You've tuned in with us. I don't know if you want to finish it too. Sorry, Sean.
Nope, I don't care.
right,
This has
cool.
been A2.
Fat Blackie Tim.
Jonathan the Great.
Midwest.
And
Like-
we
are
out of here.